Hello, hello everyone. Happy Wednesday. It's actually Wednesday today. I double checked. I actually triple checked. Don't worry. I looked. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's having a wonderful, wonderful day today. It's been a while, chat. It's been a little while. Real life has been really, really busy for me. It's been quite hectic, I will say, in real life. So I haven't been live in a couple of weeks, and I apologize for that. And today we're going to be doing our first stream in the long play world of Faebloom Valley. Now, this does not mean that we will not be doing any other streams in the one block world. We still will. I just really want to get the pathways sorted in between my house and the farm. And I figured I might as well do that with you guys, right? But I hope that everyone's having a wonderful day. Welcome in. Nice to see you all here already on this beautiful Wednesday. Although, I mean, thankfully it's not as warm as it once was, because it has been quite warm here as well, chat. It has been quite warm. But hi, how is everyone? I hope you're all doing wonderfully. Coolbot, good morning, good morning. I'm your new subscriber. Welcome in. Thank you so much. Christine, nice to see you. Shroom Lady, hello. Some oak leaves, how's it going? Chillin', Iris, welcome in. Wild Lavender, hello, hello. What time is it? It's currently 6:30 p.m. for me. I just had dinner. I just got, well, I eat a little bit early on Wednesdays for the streams. But it is quite early still. Because otherwise, if I am up too late, I am very sleepy. I'm so sleepy. By the end of the Wednesday streams, you can definitely tell in my voice that I'm so tired. The other day it was 30 Celsius. Yeah, same here, same here. All right. So I do have my render distance cranked down a little bit just so that you guys don't have any spoilers of the video that's going to be coming this weekend. So if you guys are like not able to see the rest of the mountain range, that is very intentional. This is the one time I don't want you guys to have spoilers. But today we're going to be working on the pathway in between. So our house is there, and then we're going to go all the way over here to, oh my gosh, it's the bird song, chat. It's the bird song. We love this. It's very cozy. But we're going to link up with this pathway right over here in front of the barn. But that's actually our plan for today. I hope everyone is going to have a comfy, cozy time with me today. I do want to get rid of all of this podzol and stuff, but first, we're just going to chill for a little bit, catch up. How's everyone been? How has everyone been? How's everyone's day, everyone's week, everyone's month going? It's been a little bit, so let's catch up. It's been 60 in my area Fahrenheit. Oh, that's a pretty good temperature. I always like a good 60 day. It feels very fresh, you know? Hey guys, gonna lurk before work? Yeah, no problems to me. I hope work is going well. No pressure to chat, lovely. I love the pathway block palette so much. Me too, honestly. I feel like it really fits together with the meadow blocks and the Mizuno's blocks. They just like really go quite well together. Oh, speaking of meadow blocks, I went and got some stuff from the meadow earlier today in preparation for today's stream, but I did not put any of it on to smelt, so we might have to smelt up some right now really quick. I have a question. Are long plays hard to record for me? Yes and no. Sometimes I really struggle with what to say, especially because I feel like I talk about like the same like 3 things every single long play, and there's only so many ways I can be like, oh, let's put on the roof. You know what I mean? Like we can only make that so interesting. So I feel like I struggle in that regard, but I feel like I try to treat them as if they are a stream in some ways, you know what I mean? So that way, like, it becomes a little bit less awkward since I just pretend that I'm talking to you guys. no problem, Chibi. Good luck, good luck. Hopefully you are getting your new Prime outfit. Oh, Prime Frame, sorry, Prime Frame. I could not remember the name of it. But good luck, good luck. It's mid-60s here, but in my basement office, it's around 50. So you've got a shawl and fluffy slippers on. Oh my gosh. It's been like 80 Fahrenheit where I'm at. Oh my gosh, Shroom Lady, I am with you. It's been 80s here too. It's been horrible. Today it's actually only 17°C, but it's been so warm that our house is still so hot that it doesn't even feel like it doesn't even feel relieving. I'm like, can summer be over? Summer hasn't even started yet, and I'm ready for it to be over. And that's where we're at. That's where we're at right now. I'm ready for summer to just go away forever. Been playing Palia during the week, took a break from Minecraft, and also did some art for the first time in years. Let's go. I was just sick for a week and finally at the point where I think I'm mostly recovered. Oh my gosh, Rebecca, I am glad that you're feeling better. I'm so sorry that you were sick. We've been so good, Sydney says, but we're planning my baby's first birthday next week and I'm so happy / sad. It goes so fast, right, Sydney? Oh my gosh. Well, happy early birthday to your little one, and I hope you guys have a wonderful time with the birthday party. That's gonna be so much fun. I've done a ton of, in my Minecraft world, I posted a windmill in the Discord and also started a new playthrough on Stardew Valley. All right, how is the Stardew going? See, saying those words in this chat is dangerous because if you start talking about Stardew Valley, I'm gonna want to start playing Stardew Valley. And that's just something I do not have time for right now because, I mean, chat, let's be real. I don't have a time for anything except for Clair Obscure, Expedition 33. While we wait for everything to smelt as well, we're just gonna go down into the cave to get some gravel. Tis the season of the mosquito legions for me. Oh my gosh, yeah, those have started here as well. Not too much yet, but it hasn't rained too much, but I know they're on the way. There have been a couple in our house and I'm like, come on. I'm not dealing with this. But okay, chat, the other night, okay. A little content warning, chat. I'm gonna talk about a bug, maybe. I don't know if it's actually a bug, maybe an insect. I don't know. It was scary. It was in the middle of the night. My dog starts growling. And I'm asleep. So I'm like, why are you growling? Like, what's going on? And he's looking in a very specific direction over towards my partner's side of the bed. So I'm like, do you see a reflection? Because there's a mirror over there, right? So I was like, do you see a reflection? Like, what's going on? Oh no, once I saw it, I was like, oh, there was a giant spider, chat. I'm not even kidding. A giant spider on like the wall right next to where my partner was asleep. And Dorito was like growling at it. So I like had to like very gently shake my partner awake and be like, hey, so I need you to stay calm and I need you to not panic, but I need you to come close to me very calmly. And he like listened 100% because he was like, there was something in your tone that was like dangerous. And then when he saw it, he screamed. Chat, I wasn't going to tell you guys that he screamed, but he screamed. He actually screamed out loud when he saw the spider. So when am I moving out? Yeah, exactly. Like, this is the spider's house now. You know what I mean? We're selling and we're moving somewhere else. No, I was genuinely like, where did that spider even come from? So my partner was awake and like, we were both awake on and off for the rest of the night, like double checking, like, is there another spider? Like, is there another spider coming? Are we safe? And I mean, I haven't seen another one. It must have crawled in through like the window. Because we've had the window open at night just to get some like cooler air in the house. It must have crawled in like through the window, but oh my gosh, it was terrifying. And then my partner says to me, well, the window is closer to your side of the bed, so it probably crawled over you onto my side of the bed. Why would you say that? Why would you say that to me? Why, like, excuse me? Like, I don't know who he thinks he is, but how dare he say that to me? It was quite a big spider. I'm not trying to exaggerate, but it was like half the size of the Apple remote. And it had like a big body and like very short legs. Like the body itself was quite large and it was terrifying. I'm not gonna lie, it was terrifying. I heard a squish when he got the paper towel. I heard a squish, chat. Hi, Carla, welcome in, welcome in. Also, Celestial, welcome in. Hope you're having a great day. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I gently woke him up, saved him from that spider, and he was like, oh, you know what? Do you want to sleep at all tonight? Because you're gonna have nightmares. Chat, I also had, okay, the next night, I had a nightmare that none of the doors in my house would lock. None of them. And I have like a front door, a side door, and then a back door, right? And I had a dream that none of them would lock and that people were coming into my house. And like we had these like creepy neighbors and they like came into the house while we were asleep. And like then the next day they like brought us like a bag of chips and they were like, we saw that you had these in your pantry. And I was like, okay, so I'm gonna get unalived here. I'm gonna be murdered here. That's what this kind of dream this is. Like, what are we talking about? Yeah, no, I thought this was a cozy environment. I thought this was cozy. Yeah, no, I was so 2 nights in a row, my sleep was like really, really like messed up. And I was just like, you know what? And then on top of that, it's a 1,000 degrees during the day. It's 1,000 degrees during the day and it's so hot. And I'm like, why is this happening to me? The squish is fine, but the crunch is when I dip out. Oh yeah. That's 1,000% valid though. The crunch is also a terrifying sound. I would have moved out after that. No, I got up that morning and I went downstairs and I checked every single door to make sure it was locked in our house. Oh, Dorito is like, I checked them too. No, but I checked all of our doors because I was like, there's no way. No one's gonna catch me. No one's gonna come into my house and know that I like chips out of my pantry. You know what I mean? Like, excuse me? Like, what kind of dream is that? Like, who dreams about that, first of all? But anyways, yeah, so that's what's new with me, besides the fact that I'm on book 7 of Throne of Glass. I'm on my last book. I started it at like 5 o'clock this morning. I started it. Because I finished the tandem read last night, sobbing, screaming, throwing up. Let's go sleep. Let's take a little snooze. Have you been watching true crime documentaries or horror movies? No, neither, none. My brain is just always wondering, well, what if? Well, what if Frogcrafting? Do you like The Last of Us? I have never watched it. I didn't play the games. I tried like 3 times, but I found the gameplay like really, really slow. I enjoyed it when I watched somebody else play it, but I didn't like it for me, if that makes sense. But I have not watched the show, no. I don't know if I will, although I do like the actors that are in the show. I don't know if I'm into it, you know what I mean? Oh, whoops. I feel like I'm kind of over zombies. and maybe this is like a controversial statement, but I feel like I'm kind of just done with like outbreak type stuff because it feels a little bit too real. And I don't know if I'm the only one that feels that way, but it just feels like it hits a little bit too close to home for me. Especially because I feel like the virus or the fungi, the spores, whatever it is, in that show actually exists, right? Like that stuff is real out there in the world. How far are you with Expedition 33? It ruined my life in a good way. Oh my gosh. What a description. That's so true, by the way. Currently, I had just finished Act 1. And then I went to get another character to join my crew. That's where I ended. I've only played about like 14-15 hours of it just because I'm streaming it to a friend. And we can't play every single day, unfortunately. Just because of like life schedules and stuff. So I have to play around her schedule and my schedule. But yeah, I've been loving it. I told my best friend to play it, and now she is sending me like Claire Obscure fanfiction that she found online. I feel like this game has been life-changing for her, especially because she tried it because it was on Battle Pass. She just bought it on Steam just to support the devs. And she was like, she's like, this has been utterly life-changing for me. Thank you for showing me this. I feel like we shouldn't have told her about that. Yeah, you know what, low-key, you're right, Coolbot, but like it's too late now. It's too late for you to take it back now. I already know that it exists now. Kind of like I can't do dystopian anymore. I can't do things that feel like my own doomed future. Yeah, for me the one exception is the Hunger Games. Just because I feel like I grew up on that, and I will forever like love the story and love the message of the Hunger Games. So once I finish Kingdom of Ash, I am going to read Sunrise on the Reaping finally, and I'm so excited. It can't control humans yet. See, the terrifying part of that statement is the yet. I'm back to only romance and fantasy, like Anne of Green Gables vibes. That's so real. That's so real, honestly. I love mushrooms, but cordyceps are not good mushrooms. Okay, okay. So it's like a parasite, right? Or... I cried 4 times at the end of Expedition 33. Has anyone else been playing Expedition 33? No spoilers in chat, please. If you have been playing it, have you also been sobbing? Okay, the first hour I started playing the game, and then you have like the little tutorial fights, and I was like, oh, this is like really, really interesting. And then like when the story actually started, I was bawling. I literally had met these characters 5 seconds ago, and I was bawling my eyes out like a baby. And then like, you know, you start the expedition, and there's like a scene right after you start the expedition that was so unexpectedly heavy to me. I started bawling again. And then after Act 1, I started bawling again, chat. And then there's like a part right after that part. I started crying again. I was like, what is wrong with me? But like, it's so good. I really, really have enjoyed the game though. I've been really, really enjoying like trying to figure out builds to do for your characters, and like giving them like little combinations and stuff. It's been so much fun. Genuinely, I think as long as Elden Ring doesn't like wow me too much, I think that this one is going to be my game of the year for this year. Like, it's just so good. The story is so good. The gameplay is so good. Like, everything about it has been incredibly delicious. it makes me want to get the game. It's a really good game, and it also has a little bit of accessibility type options. So I'm playing on normal difficulty, and it feels like you don't get punished too much if you don't get like very good at the dodging and the parrying and stuff right away. But there is an easier option where it matters even less, and there's also a harder option too if you want it to be even harder. But I would describe the game as like a turn-based Elden Ring, where there's like a really like stiff learning curve at first to like learn how to do the dodges and stuff. But once you get it, it's so satisfying. It feels like a complete like breath of fresh air in like the turn-based RPG genre. Which, chat, if you guys didn't know, turn-based RPGs are like my bread and butter. That's like that's what I grew up playing. Like Final Fantasy games, Octopath Traveler, Persona, like those kinds of games, those were like my life for so long. It has like each move has real-time elements, so you have real-time like quick time events, and I thought that I wouldn't like that. I really thought that I was not going to enjoy those, but they feel so good. So you could do more damage or heal more, or you can dodge damage, you can block damage, you can counterattack. It's really good. And yeah, also the crying. The crying is non-stop. The story is incredible. Okay, chat. Hold on. What I wanted y'all's opinion about this. I feel like I should just kind of cut this off, like right here, and then like remove all of this, right? And then like remove this like layer down. I'm probably gonna have to like build this up as well. This is gonna look so funky, I think. Why not use the timber mod? I don't have a specific answer for that. I just didn't have it. There's a bunch of other stuff for tree chopping in this mod pack. Like there's the botany pots, there's create, I mean, there's a bunch of stuff in here for tree chopping. You could always, if you're playing this mod pack, you could always add the timber mod if you wanted it. Okay. Anyways, sorry. I hope that I'm not missing too much of chat. I was fangirling a little bit about that game. It's so good, chat. If you guys ever get the chance to play it, you definitely should. Highly recommend. Yeah, no problem, Leona. Have a good one. Smarty, welcome in. How's it going? This music reminds me of Expedition 33, actually. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna have to retaining wall, which I don't want to do yet. I haven't decided on a palette for a retaining wall. Hold on, let's actually just take down these trees and see what kind of real space we have to work with. I don't want to take too much of the forest away, so we can always replant these. I just want to see what this is gonna look like. What game is it? We were talking about Claire Obscure Expedition 33. What are the plans for this stream? We're just doing some pathways and some base decorating today. There has been a pathway that I've needed to put in for the last couple of long play episodes. I have episode 3 almost ready to upload. I've just got to finish listening to it and make my thumbnail and stuff, chat. And fix any parts where like the dog's barking and stuff, you know how that goes. But episode 3 of the long play series is almost done. And then yeah, so in episode 2, the one that came out about 2 weeks ago, we made this barn. And then there's another build, but you guys can't see it. It's out of render distance right now, but there's another build that I just made that'll be coming out very, very soon. Oh yeah, let's get some limestone bricks too. Just make a path to market. Oh, that's a good idea. Hold on, let me sleep really quick. I always forget to sleep. I'm like the worst, actually. And the last server that I was on, the person that I was on the server with was constantly calling me out for not sleeping. But listen, I'm just a girly who is not afraid of the night. You know what I mean? I'm just a girly. I want to get that, but I'm waiting for it to be on sale, or I might get a month of Game Pass, but that feels like wasted money if I want to eventually buy it anyways. Yeah, I totally know what you mean. If you've seen anything about the game, or if you like turn-based RPGs, Chibi, and you feel like it would be like a good fit for you, I definitely like highly recommend buying it. I live in Belgium, so I want to know how you'd pronounce my name. My name is Martha. I would probably say it Martha, but that might be incorrect. Frog can't sleep crafting, and that's true in real life and in and in the game. Anyway, chat, like I said, I've been reading a lot in my spare time. I've started to record Hardcore episode 4 as well, but I'm only working on that in like my very, very spare time when I have a few extra minutes or hours to sit down and actually work on some hardcore stuff. It's been a good little adventure so far. I'm very excited about it. I don't know when it'll be out, so no idea, chat, but looking forward to that. Been reading a lot. Like so much reading. Actually, a lot of reading and a lot of iPad art tutorials. Which I know sounds wild. I know that sounds just like completely random and weird, but it actually has been quite fun. It's been a nice little, like, what's the word I want to say here? Like, adventure away from like worrying about content as much. I mean, I still am like, you know, around a little bit more less than I normally am, but I grew up on Final Fantasy and I miss those. It feels like everything went to real-time action. Yeah, I mean, there are like live QuickTime events, so the game does have a little bit of like the real-time stuff. But I would say that it's not too bad, especially once you like learn the timing for a lot of the attacks. It's like they're pretty like well choreographed once you start picking up on it. And a lot of the times the sound is what gives it to me rather than the visual. But also, Chibi, have you tried Octopath Traveler 1 and 2? If you have not already, I would recommend those for you. Did you play Lara Croft? I did play Tomb Raider, yeah. I played the original Tomb Raiders when I was a kid, and I also played the reboot in 2013, or whenever that was. Ugh, why? What are your thoughts on the Throne of Glass series so far? Okay, without saying too much. After I read Era of Fire, which was infinitely better than Crown of Midnight, I was like, okay, this is turning out to be like a nice little book, you know? A nice little series of books. And then I read Queen of Shadows, and that might be one of the best books that I've read by this author. Maybe one of my top in general. I really enjoyed Queen of Shadows. I thought it was so well done. And then I read the tandem read, and I'm really happy that I read it as a tandem, because there are certain characters that I would not have wanted to read a whole book about, if you know what I mean. There are certain people in the storyline that I roll my eyes every time it's a chapter about them. Sorry, chat. I don't have... This is still on 120, so I can't kill this guy. Oh my gosh. Brother. Yes, Shroom. Well, I liked Tower of Dawn a lot. He had so much character, like, growth in there. I really enjoyed the character growth that he had. I found him insufferable in Era of Fire and Queen of Shadows. I thought he was so annoying in both of those books. Like, I just feel like he had a lot of misplaced anger and didn't want to, like, look in the mirror. Which I get it. Looking in the mirror and, like, realizing your own faults and stuff is really hard. But the way that he treats people is just not, like, he's not a great person. Welcome in, Starry. How you doing? Welcome. I just didn't really enjoy his character that much. And ironically, he was the guy that I preferred over, like, Dorian, when Dorian and, I think you pronounce his name like Kale? I don't know. But when it was him versus Dorian, I actually liked him better. I found Dorian really whiny, and I didn't really enjoy Dorian's, character that much, but then Dorian ended up turning out to be, like, way cooler, in my opinion. Nikolai, welcome in. How's it going? Chat, we're just talking about the Throne of Glass books. I am currently reading the last book in the series right now. Trying to give little to no spoilers. Hopefully. But yeah, otherwise, I've really enjoyed the series. I think that this series is way better than ACOTAR. And the girly pops who encouraged me to read this series, thank you. Y'all were right. It is way better than ACOTAR. That being said, I'm I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it a lot more than I thought I would at the beginning. And I'm hoping that the end is as good as the rest of it has been. I'm reading a book right now, and in the beginning I hated this guy, and now I'd rather the main character die than him. That's fair. That's fair. I don't know if I have any book that is like that for me. But I get what you're saying, though. Also, I just want to say, all the characters that we met throughout, like, Era of Fire, like, later on into the series, they have all been excellent. Every single one, like, especially like Nezrin is so good. I really also like Manon. Manon is like top 3 favorite characters in the Throne of Glass series. It will destroy you, fair warning. I was okay at the end of Empire of Storms when she's talking to a certain person. Like, before the other thing happens with the other person. I was sobbing. I was sitting there crying my eyes out, and my partner was in bed next to me, and he's like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Shut up! Like, leave me alone." I was like, just don't talk to me or acknowledge me, please. I don't want to talk right now. Oh, whoops. Didn't want to put that. Yeah, I was crying so much. You don't realize how attached that you get to characters after you read 8 books worth. Like, I mean, I know that, like, it's obvious that you eventually, like, have some kind of attachment to the characters if you continue to read the whole series, but oh my gosh. I read the books in Dutch when I was younger, and I wasn't a fan, but now you're just making me want to read them in English. Honestly, looking back, like, I don't know if I would have been a fan of Throne of Glass had I read it when I was younger. Just because I couldn't relate to the main character that much when I was younger, but I feel like now, I really enjoyed just like a woman unapologetically, like being herself, being a badass, and then also like, you know, kicking ass, taking names type thing. Like, I don't know. The one thing I will say that frustrates me about her is just that she never tells anyone what's going on. And I feel like I'm always waiting for the next plot that she's pulling, and it like rips my heart out every single time that we have no idea what she's gonna plan. And the things that she had planned at the end of Empire of Storms with another character, like, genuinely ruined me as a person. I don't know how I'm supposed to just go on like I didn't read that. I also love, because I did read what am I calling it? The prequel novellas. I love that we also saw some familiar faces. You know what I mean? I wasn't expecting that, actually. I was cleaning my aunt's house, listening to the end of an audiobook series, and was sobbing while dusting. And I found out that my aunt had a camera in her kitchen because she texted me and asked me if I was okay. Oh, that is horrible. That's a horrible way to find out that someone has a camera in their kitchen. Also, imagine she's like low-key judging you for what you're listening to. Like, what if you were listening to something that wasn't like ripping your heart out, but was just like a little bit different, you know what I mean? That's, yep, headphones on for the rest of my life. The last book will tie up a lot of loose ends that you might have forgotten about or didn't realize were loose ends. Okay, okay. But at what cost? I'm just gonna put it out there. At what cost do those ends need to be tied? Also, wait. Also, the other reveal at the end of Tower of Dawn. I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming, and I feel like I am a person that can generally suss out like twists. I did not see coming what I read in those chapters. It makes sense. It makes sense what you learn, but I didn't realize it until that moment. Oh, hold on, chat. Thankfully, oh, I had headphones on already. Oh my gosh. That is so good. That just made me so happy for you that, that you had headphones on. Crying over books on public transport? I could never read on a bus or a train. Never. I'm so emotional. And what about the times, like, I don't know if I'm the only person like this, but there are times where I have to set my book down and like punch my pillow a couple times and be like, are you kidding me? I wouldn't be able to do that on public transport. And I need to feel my feelings out loud. You know what I mean? I'm a loud feeler. I have to say what I'm feeling at that moment. Okay, that's looking good. Oh, wait, there's scary stuff happening. There's scary stuff over there. Used to read on the train in Boston many years ago. Almost always cried the worst, especially on Red Sox game days. Crying surrounded by sweaty armpits. Stop. I feel like then I would have been the unlucky person that like had the armpit like smell in my cry, and then I'd like try to wipe my eyes, and then like you're wiping the armpit smell. Am I the only person that's like this? Ow. There was a point I brought a book to work thinking I'd be okay, but during my downtime, I was absolutely silently sobbing, and my boss found me and asked if I was okay. Oh my gosh, that is like, okay, first of all, W boss, but like so embarrassing. You're like, yeah, I'm fine. There's a fictional thing happening in my life right now that's like ripping my heart out, but I'm fine. Thank you. I don't know. I always feel weird to tell people that I cried at a book because I feel like not a lot of people will understand that. You know what I mean? Not a lot of people get like attached the same way that I do. So I'm always a little bit hesitant to be like, oh yeah, I cried because of a book. But here, I mean, on stream, you guys already know I'm a big crybaby. Gotta go. No problem, chilling. Have a good one. Is this gonna be a long-term world? It's a mini-series, Peanut. It is not a long-term world, no. It's just a mini-series. This is just the main thing that I'm working on while I'm on like a content break to focus on my citizenship, just because long plays are a little bit easier for me to film than like fully edited episodes while I have less time. It was a banger cookie. What kind was it? For some reason, I can't concentrate to read anymore, so I don't really read that much, but I've left a few books unread in my life because I know where it was going, and then I'll cry, so I'll stop. If I didn't read it, it wasn't real. True. And in your mind, those characters are happy and healthy, living their best life somewhere where no one can hurt them, where nothing bad happens. I respect that. I respect that. For your paths, do you try to keep them pretty consistent width the whole time, or try to let them flow with the terrain? I generally like a 3 wide path, but if like in this little spot over here where it's like a little bit shallower, that's fine to me. Same with like over here, it's mostly 3 wide, but again, if it goes 2 wide or if it goes 4 wide, that's fine. I think over here I have some of the path being 4 wide, but most of the time I try to keep it at least 3. Now, if you're doing stuff on a diagonal, that's not always going to work because, you know, you've got like, it's like 4 by 4, if that makes sense. But, and then you have like some spots where like right here, I probably could have thickened this up a little bit. I probably could have added a couple of extra blocks here. Why didn't I? Who knows? But there we go. Have you watched When Life Gives You Tangerines? No, I have not. Stormy, welcome in. Hello, hello. Most of the time, if someone died in a book, I just make the story in my head like it never existed. Yeah, nope, I didn't read that. Well, I feel like a lot of books, especially nowadays, and I don't want to blame the Hunger Games for this. I don't know what's to blame. Maybe it's just like the general vibe of life in general. But I feel like a lot of books have like a lot of needless suffering for characters. And I don't mind like a little bit of suffering that advances the plot, you know what I mean? I don't mind a little bit of that kind of stuff, but sometimes it just feels like it's happening for no reason. And that's what I don't like. I don't really like when characters, I feel like, die for no reason. I love these path blocks. They fit the biome so well. I agree. I really, really like this pathway as well. And I don't normally do stone for my main pathways, so it's also kind of like a different vibe than I normally do. I don't know. It's making me happy. Like Finnick. Yes! I refuse to believe that Finnick is... I don't... That's not my Hunger Games. And you know, okay, I really hope that we get a book about Finnick's life. Like, I want to know the stuff he endured in the games. Like, and then after, like, obviously there's some implications there. But, like, I want to know, like, what he had on Snow, you know what I mean? Because I've read the other books about Snow, or, like, the other book about Snow. I want to know what he had on Snow that he never, like, the things he didn't say. Crescent City or Throne of Glass first? I would say Throne of Glass, but I haven't read Crescent City. But Throne of Glass is really, really good. If you can get past the first 2 books and the novella, very, very good. Welcome back, Love Lulu. Yokono, hello, hello. This world turned out so good so far. You should 100% continue this world. Yeah, we're going to continue. We're going to fill this whole valley with builds. I don't know how long it's going to take us, but this is going to be the main little mini series that we're working on while I'm kind of like on the content break, which is also why I haven't been streaming, chat. I've just been really, really busy, and some days I just don't have the energy. I'm not gonna lie, the energy and the mentality to be like on for like being social. Does that make sense? Like some days I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm studying hard, chat. I'm studying, and I'm doing my class, and it's just been so much. I'm playing right now while I'm listening and suffering through terraforming. I've gone through so many iron shovels. Oh my gosh, the curse of the iron shovel. Luckily, I have upgraded to a diamond shovel, but it's still... The curse haunts me, for sure. Good luck, we all fall down. Good luck. And thank you for saying hello. Okay. I feel like they're just a little bit of gravel, and then we need some cobbled limestone, and then we can have one of those and one of those. Okay, that looks good. That looks fine. Now this block here, a little bit suspicious, and this one as well, we don't need. Okay, we can pull this back a little bit. Just a tad. We don't need it to be too much. We can also pull this back a tad. Oh, whoops. I always am accidentally making a path block when I don't mean to. Oh, Throne of Glass is definitely a good one for like giving you a lot to read and like getting you back into reading. The first book really sucked me in. The second one, if you feel like the second one drags a little bit, just get to chapter 29. If you can just make it to chapter 29, I promise the rest of the series is really, really good. Like, on my honor, it's very, very good after that point. Hey, Seth, welcome in. Oh, no problem, Abby. Good luck with the rest of your day. It's been a while since I've been able to show up for one of your lives. This year has been filled with life events that have sort of taken over. That's totally understandable. I hope that the life events haven't been too rough, though. I hope that you've been able to still have some good times for yourself. Okay, that looks better. And that looks... Oh, look how that looks on the map, too. Look at that. Okay, I'm happy with that. Chat, I don't show the map in the long plays, but I have the map, if you guys did not already realize that. And the map is my favorite thing. It's like, it's my little mini best friend. That's just the way that Sarah J. Maas does things. Well, when she first started writing Throne of Glass, she was like also like, I don't know, like 16 or something. 16, 17. So the writing at the beginning is a little bit juvenile, but the first book was really interesting to me, at least. The second book is in the same location as the first book, so in my opinion, it just felt like nothing was happening. And then something does happen. Something happens, and then it never stops happening after that. Stuff just keeps happening, and nothing ever stops. It doesn't slow down. How's it going, Seth? Hope your day has been well. How was the walk today? Did you see any cool animals or find any fun flowers or anything on your walk? Are you gonna post another long play on this world? Yeah, this is a long play mini series. The third episode is coming out this weekend. Big events in this in life this year have not been kind ones, but the saying goes that things get worse before they get better. If this is the worst, then the better is coming and I'll make it through. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I believe that you will. I believe in you. I'm sorry that life has not been very kind this year, though. That's terrible. But I hope that the better times are coming soon and that they are wonderful times. I had to cancel my walk today. Some stomach bug hit me yesterday. No. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. I hope that you're feeling better soon, Seth. Jeez. Oh. That scared me so bad. I was like, what is that sound? That's my first death in this world. What? I didn't realize I was so low. Did he just one-shot me? Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, hey. Wait, 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 wait. I'm a baby. Was I low, chat? Oh, he's got strength 4. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh, jeez, chat. For a second, I forgot this wasn't hardcore. Or, yeah, no, we are good. We are good. That was wild though. That was so wild. Where's my backpack? None of these are my backpack. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Whew. I was like, no way. Backpack zombie. I know. He was so scary. All right, let's see. What do we got in the backpack that he dropped? Curse of Vanishing. We've got Strad. We've got a name tag, horse armor, bread. I mean, nothing that great. Nothing that great, but I mean, the name tag is pretty huge. I don't like that he whooped me so bad. What are you talking about? Like, what? That was humbling. That was quite humbling. I was just a girl yapping. I was just a girl talking about her interests. And I feel like he felt threatened by that, chat. He was very threatened by the girly pops just getting together and talking about books. He couldn't stand to see a girl boss win. You know what I mean? All right, we'll take this stuff upstairs really quick. And that's why I need to sleep. Indeed, I really should start sleeping more. That was so scary. That was so scary, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my gosh, my heart dropped so bad. I did not expect to get hit that hard. Okay, also I want to grab the oak lanterns that we have. And do we have any fancies? We do have some fancies as well. Moon Fairy Art, welcome in, welcome in. I just had my first death in this world, actually. Wait, chat, the name of this song, okay, we were just talking about Throne of Glass. The name of this song is Erewhon. Erewhon Water. So what are we talking about? What are the odds? What are the odds? I didn't know that that was character in Throne of Glass and when I added that song to this playlist. What are the odds? Also, this is way too peaceful. Way too peaceful for him. Did I lose my leaves? Oh, yeah. There's still even more stuff over here. Oh my gosh, chat. Your girl is a mess. That's okay. We're gonna light everything up, and then hopefully that doesn't happen again, because it was quite embarrassing. The other day in my hardcore world, I lost it like that because of a baby zombie. Oh, no, that's terrible. Baby zombies are genuinely so scary in hardcore, especially the ones that have like an enchanted iron shovel. You just gotta run away at that point. Like, I will not fight a mob until I have a bow with knockback, or with, what is it, punch on it? Kind of disappointing for a strength 4 backpack zombie drop, but oh well. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it's all good. One time I killed a piglin that had, or sorry, was it a piglin or piglin brute? I think it was just a regular piglin that had a backpack and it had a netherite ingot in it. So that's always a possibility as well. Sometimes you get a really good backpack and sometimes you get like a could have been better backpack. I can't hear the music, but that's probably me. No, if it's too low, I can turn it up. Sometimes when I feel like I can never find the sweet spot because some people say it's too loud and some people say it's too quiet. How's it going, Loney? Hope you're having a great day. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you enjoyed your day off today. Chat, Lona's been working hard. She got a summer job. So you guys might not see her around as much as she used to be in the streams and stuff. But when she's here, we still do enjoy making fun of her. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I need another 5 days off, please. Are you taking any time this summer? Like, that your job knows about already, or... Well, you have that trip coming up, right? Like, in a couple months. Okay, we'll do something like that. I'm gonna get rid of that. I feel like once we add flowers, this will look a little bit less weird as well. Because right now it just kind of looks like very bare. And also I want to add some saplings. I just want to add a couple of trees. Do I have... Yes, we have some bones. Not a lot, but... Oh, that's like a perfect tree. Hello? Hey Liz, welcome in, welcome in. End of August, I'm visiting my parents, but I think I'm also only working until July. Oh, okay, okay. So that's only a couple months then. Okay, that's like the worst tree. That's like the worst tree that could possibly be. Like, come on, like what is that? I can't believe I just wasted bone meal on that. The way you build soothes my brain so much. Aw, I'm glad that you enjoy. I'm glad that you enjoy. There is a new build coming this weekend, a new long play in this series. The build is over there, right outside of my render distance. Just not trying to spoil it because I'm actually pretty proud of it. It's something that I'm not as familiar with. Well, familiar is maybe the wrong word, but something that I'm not as confident in. A different type of roof and stuff that I don't normally do. So I was actually really happy to get that one figured out and get that one all good. And I really, really like how it came out. So I'm excited for you guys to see it as well. I just got done with all those meetings I talked about earlier. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You had a very meaningful day. Or a day full of meetings. I should have said what. The way that I said that was so weird. Like, hello? Also, chat, we have a horse now. We get the horse in episode 3. So he's not the best horse, but he can jump 4 blocks and he's almost 11 speed. So he's not, I mean, he's not super fast, but he's not slow either. Like he's, you know, he's schmoving a little bit, you know? Also, sorry, Dorito hears a dog barking outside, so Dorito's got to let him know that he's the dog, you know? Also, I found this dog in the woods. I found this dog in the woods, and if I like make the dog stand up, and he sees the cat inside, he'll chase the cat. So that's why the dog's outside. We're gonna have to build him a doghouse or something to put him in so he's not in the rain anymore, but he chases the cat, so he can't be trusted. Dorito has very strong opinions on the horse, probably. Dorito's got a lot of strong opinions about a lot of things, you know what I mean? And one time I just looked over at Dorito and I was like, who asked? Like, who asked, you know? Okay, maybe one right there. I don't love that. Nope. Sorry, birch tree, but That's not good. That was not a good placement at all. Maybe there? Okay, that one's okay. I love the dividers you always do on your chests. Like the little flowery thingies. I like those too. It's just such a sweet little detail that, I don't know, it really makes a big difference to me. I shall start brainstorming what name suggestion I'll comment for the horse. How did you know that I was going to comment for, or I was asking for name suggestions? I do ask for name suggestions in the new video for the horse. Anything like fairy or flower related, definitely post those in the comments of the video. I will be picking one for episode 4 from there. It's gotta be an unhinged racehorse name. It can also be like one of those names, yeah. Oh, this is cutie. This is so cutie. I started doing them because of your 118 series. That was the first time I'd ever done those as well, but I saw it on someone else's, either like a server. I think it was a server. I think if you guys remember BlissChen, I played on her server for a while. And I think it was somebody on BlissChen's server that I saw that like while I was touring their house. They were online, but I was just like walking around looking at inspo from other builders. That's so terrible. Okay. Sorry, chat. I also finally got cabbage. Okay, we can't make that into seeds, but we do have quite a few seeds. I got cabbage from a backpack, actually. So I finally got cabbage to grow up in these in the crop plots. I can probably make a kitchen in the next episode finally, so we can start cooking. Or so after the one that comes out soon, chat, I think I want to do maybe the docks around the lake. I don't know what I want to do in episode 4. So that could also be something. Let me know what you guys want to see for episode 4. I was thinking, like I said, about working on the docks all the way around the lake, but then I would probably need to start them off camera because I don't know if that'll be a good episode, just like building docks. I also would like want to probably build like a little house with like a water mill or something. I don't know. Let me know what you guys are thinking. You don't have to like say it in chat now, but like if you guys have any ideas, I could also do something with the mob farms. We could do like a kitchen thing where we build like a cooking thing or a restaurant. I forgot about BlissChen's server. That's nostalgic, isn't it? Isn't it quite nostalgic? I played on there for so long ago. But that was the first time I ever saw anyone do the little symbols on the signs. Dock platform building would be a great stream project in my opinion. It would be, but I feel like it would fit better with like a long play thumbnail. Does that make sense? I feel like I need to do it in a long play just because I've talked about doing it in the long plays. Like at this point, quite a bit. And there's not really a way for me to like reuse the footage from the streams just because I yap so much on here. I mean, I guess that's part of why people are enjoying the long plays too, but it's a little bit different. Stream yapping and long play yapping are similar, but just slightly different. Okay. Is that better? Do we like that better? What do we think about this pathway so far, chat? It's pretty decent, right? It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Oh gosh, okay. The other thing that I want to do is, I know that this doesn't really make a lot of sense because there's a giant lake in the middle, but I really want to build a little well. I don't know why I want to do that, but that's something that I want to do. So I want to grab some bricks and probably gonna need some wood as well. Well, I guess we could use the oak for that. And then we have stone. Okay, yeah, this could work. It doesn't really make a lot of sense to do this, but I just feel like I would like that. And I think the path is also big enough for the horse, which is important to me. Where am I gonna put the well, though? That's the question. Where are we gonna put it? What if we just like put it right in here? Okay, so we're gonna need 2 slabs and then 2 bricks. Stairs. And then we're gonna need a stair. We'll get a mossy one, we'll get a limestone, and we'll get the brick as well. One of these. There we go. I was gonna say, one of these is not placed correctly. I couldn't figure out which one it was. It's a saltwater lake. It's a gravel lake, so I'm salty about it. Okay, that's cute. Okay. And bro, no. Then we'll put, wait. Maybe like that, and like this. Sorry, leaves. Like that and like that. And then we can just put 2 leaves back there. I don't know if I love that. Maybe I just need to see it like this. Yeah, okay, that's a little bit better. That's a tiny bit better. Now, I wonder, do we have anything like a placeable bucket? Or like at the meadow mod. The meadow mod has a bunch of stuff. A watering can. I don't know if we can place that. I don't know if it's placeable. We can make a wooden cauldron though. We have a couple of these already in our house. I'm gonna have to play my cozy modded world tonight to procrastinate my revision. Oh, absolutely, Tree. I think the reason vanilla Minecraft birch is so weird is that it's almost like retextured oak and nothing more. Yeah, I feel like oak in real life, well, oak in real life is also very different. It's like more like that than like this. But then like birch has like a different shape to it, in my opinion. At least the ones that I've seen around like my house in real life. I don't know how they would fix that, if they even want to fix that by now, you know what I mean? All right, we've got a little bit of rooted dirt here, and I've got a couple of coarse dirt as well. We need to go grab a couple of granites from in the house, because granite is also something I used quite a bit of over here. I also feel like I need to replace all the lanterns with these ones from, I think these are Building But Better. Yeah. These lanterns are so cute. I don't know if you guys have enjoyed them as much as I have, but I'm obsessed with them. And they're really cheap to make. It's 2 slabs and a torch. They are so cheap to make. No iron necessary. I do love the Mizuno's lamp texture for the lanterns though. So, I mean, the Mizuno's texture is like elite, but there's just something about them, chat. I don't know. Oh, you know what? I should also grab some more bones so we can bone meal. Oh, we have... I thought that I had like 5 bones. We have 40 bones, so we're good. We are good. But also, let me know what you guys think I should read next. So next I'm reading Sunrise on the Reaping after Kingdom of Ash. And then I think I'm going to read Trust of the Emerald Sea by Brandon Sanderson. But if you guys have any more like fantasy novel type recommendations that are similar to Throne of Glass, or, you know, any of the other stuff that I've been reading, let me know. Because I have like 300 books on my TBR right now, and I don't even know where to start, if I'm going to be honest. I have no idea what to read next, or what's worth it, what's worth my time. Okay, that's cute. That's very cute. Can you stick those to a leaf? No, you cannot. So I would have to stick them to a log, which is going to look a little bit strange. Especially up that high. Let me fix that. No! Stop, Frogcrafting. What are we talking about right now? There we go. The Bone Witch trilogy by Rin Chupiko is elite. I don't know if I have that. Hold on. Let me add it. Oh my gosh. Also, chat, I wanted to say I have I had groceries come today. I had groceries come today, and for the first time ever, I saw that my grocery app had a had like Oreo themed ice cream sandwiches, and we ordered them and they are so good. Oh my gosh, they're so good, chat. Yeah, no problem, Dracona. It actually is on my TBR, Shroom Lady. I'll have to see if they have it on my library. And if not, I'll pick it up for my Kindle. I feel like I've heard of that book before, Christine, or I've heard the name before. I feel like one of my friends used to read those. I'll have to look into it. You said a fair bit of spice. Are we talking like a lot? A lot? Oh, they get there by the end? Oh, wow. Okay, okay, okay. A fair warning. Thank you, thank you. The Locked Tomb series. That sounds intriguing. It's a little bit more sci-fi, but still good. The Knights of Emerald was my favorite book series, but it's a very like high fantasy. That doesn't bother me. I'm still down to try it out. I feel like I have just been really enjoying reading again. I've like, well, I was talking about this in the last stream that I did. I've been trying to eliminate scrolling as a habit and replace scrolling with other things that can like bring me like enrichment in some way or enjoyment in some way. And sometimes I still scroll like when I'm waiting for like water to boil. Oh, I forgot about this copper. Or if I'm like, you know, like just chilling for a sec, I might scroll a little bit. But I used to scroll for a long time, like every day, like every night in bed and stuff. And now I'm finding that I'm doing other things with that time because I was just losing like hours of my life where like I couldn't even remember what I had seen or what I had laughed at like a few minutes later, you know what I mean? So I don't know, I've been trying to like read more and like fill that time with like other stuff. So like art has been a big thing that I've picked back up. Like drawing and painting and stuff, and then also reading as well. And I've always been a girly who reads. Even if I was reading like fan fiction or, you know, like an original story from Wattpad or something, you know, I've always been like a girly who reads. So I'm really happy to get back into it. But for so long, like when you read fan fiction, right? It's a little bit different because you are kind of already invested in the universe. So when it came to like start reading books again, I just didn't know what I would want to read. You know what I mean? Like I don't mind a little bit of thriller. I don't mind a little bit of a fantasy. I don't mind a little bit of romance, but like I just couldn't figure out like where to start. And that's where I was like really overwhelmed for like quite a while. I'm gonna have to head out. No problem, Seth. Have a good one. Have a great rest of your day. I need to get back to reading and finish the Wheel of Time series. Another recommendation, by the way. It's awesome. The Wheel of Time series. I feel like I know someone who read that, and they said that's their like favorite series of all time. Yeah, the world building is like already there. You've already put in so much emotional investment when you're reading like fan fiction that it feels really easy to pick up. Even if it's like AU or you know what I mean, like you kind of already have that like knowledge of like who the characters are and like what their motives are going to be and stuff. But then when you're reading like an original novel or something new for the first time, you're like, oh my gosh, who are these people? I like how Palia makes you read. I was reading a conversation with a villager and they just wander off while I was reading. Yeah, the Palia is sometimes a little bit wordy, but I actually find the lore in Palia very interesting. But I am a girly who loves the lore. I have really, like, this is maybe something that you guys don't know about me, but I really love learning about the lore of, like, the Soulsborne games. Like, I follow a couple different channels, especially, like, VODs videos, that, like, he does, like, lore analysis for Elden Ring. Oh my gosh. If y'all ever want to have, like, a really great storyteller on, even if you don't care about Elden Ring, definitely recommend Bati. Elden Ring lore has had me sat for many, many hours. Same. I'm actually so looking forward to Night Rain. I've already pre-ordered it. It's just waiting for me to be able to load it onto my device. And day one, I can't wait to play. I'm probably gonna take that day off of work. So, or off of class or studying, whatever day that is of the week, because I don't know what day it is. That's my plan, is Elden Ring. How do I... Oh. There we go. I figure we might as well just go ahead and get everything if we're gonna get a little bit, you know what I mean, chat? We might as well go ahead and get it all. This is so weird. Oh no, oh no. Bruh. I'm so sorry. I wasn't trying to stomp you. It's just really hard to... It's really hard to break these. I'm sorry. I'm like trying to pick the onions or the tomatoes, but I can't. Like, what? Like, I can't like right click them, chat. It's so weird. Okay, you know what? We'll have to deal with only having 34 of those tomatoes for now instead of getting these ones too, because I can't figure out how to get them. Have you made it to the new area in Palia Aurora? And for anyone who plays Palia, have you guys been enjoying the new update? I have played a little bit. I remembered the point that I was at in Palia, which was partially not finishing my main quest because I didn't want it to be over. Because I'm the kind of person that, like, I don't want to end something if I have nothing to like fill the void with. And then also decorating my house. Decorating your house in Palia is... Whew, well, that's it's a mission, for sure. It's a mission, I will say. Probably one of the hardest things that I've ever tried to do in my designing life. How do you make... Okay, yeah, there we've got an iron knife. We're gonna go gather all of our rice. The Tomatoes of Struggle and Confusion. That would be the fantasy novel title of this stream. I love it, but I was a little overstimulated by the new stuff. Yeah, and like everything was like confusing that first day, like really confusing. But I really enjoyed everything so far that we have gotten. And I was reading, so a little bit of a spoiler here for anyone who is not up to date, but they had a dev blog come out on the Palia website with some like stuff that they're going to be working on this summer. And this summer we're getting more storage and a bunch of other like quality of life improvements as well that I'm surprised weren't part of the Elderwood expansion update, but I'm really happy that we're getting them regardless. I just restarted Stardew. Stop making me want to play other things. I'm sorry, Christine. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, chat. Also, I've been playing quite a bit of Infinity Nikki as well. I've been trying to get through the main quest line in Infinity Nikki so that I can just start grinding for all the different outfits and things like that. But okay, chat, why are taking the pictures in that game, taking the pictures in Infinity Nikki should be considered an Olympic sport? Because why is it so cute? Like, why is it the cutest thing that we've ever seen? All right, chat, this is for my girly pops. Let's look at my pictures from Infinity Nikki. Okay, this one was from day one. This is my first day playing. I pulled this whole outfit on day one with all the free crystals that it gave me. Like, at that point I was like, okay, I don't really know how to take the pictures, right? I don't really know all of that. Hold on. And that y'all just gotta wait. Y'all gotta wait till you see the pictures I take now. Give me 1 second. I don't want you guys to see all the good other pictures in the middle, you know? And then you got like later on, right? Later on, I met up with a friend. We took this picture. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. This is so end of the world core. Like, and this dress. Wait, wait, is this not working? Oh. No, it is working. Sorry. It was just a little bit late. It was a little bit late on the preview. Sorry. I love games with good screenshot modes, and it's one of the best. It has so many good customization options as well. For the pictures, it's such a great game. Like, actually such a great game. Like, this is another one that I took. I took this one yesterday. And like this one as well. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, chat. But then also, so you can send like these little wish bottles out to people with like an item and like a little message. And like I've gotten some that have like the cutest pictures, and it's like, I hope you have the most wonderful, amazing day. And then I send ones out with pictures like this, and I'm like, what is girl doing? What? I'm like, what? Where is she going? And then you have like these cute pictures that I take, but then the ones that I send out is like it's just a leg. It's a really, really fun game. Now, I will say I don't love the gacha element because I don't want to feel like I'm gonna miss out. But that being said, I really, really do enjoy the photography aspect. There was another picture. Hold on. Where is it? I think it's on my desktop. Oh, yeah. This one as well. I took this one with the same friend in the same spot. So good. So stunning. Like, these two outfits together, so stunning. The gacha element's why I'm not allowed to play. That's so fair. That's so fair. I gotta close all these pictures. Hold on. It would be very, very hard for me if I like cared a lot, especially like right now. I'm just trying to take it like really, really chill, and I'm like, if I don't get a whole outfit, like that's fine, like whatever. I'm not spending any money. I'm just having fun. I'm just hanging out, you know what I mean? But I feel like once I invest the time to actually care, I'm gonna be very sad that I'm not getting outfits. And I'm gonna have to do my best puppy eyes for my partner and be like, please, 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 can I get the battle pass? So I could get more diamonds? Gotta go. No problem. Have a good one. I've spent already. Lona, which outfit did you spend for? I mean, no judgment. Like, I'm just like low-key side-eyeing you, but like, no judgment. Which one did you? Which one did you spend for? There's coming in a new update. There's gonna be like a banner that comes back from season 1. Because we're on season 6 right now, and I think it's like season 7 or season 8 is having a return of an outfit. And chat, it has fairy wings. And I'm like, okay, so this was made for me. This was made for me. And if so right now I'm trying to get as many diamonds as I possibly can to save all those diamonds for that outfit. The Crimson Phoenix one, I need it so bad. No judgment, she says after this surprise judgmental exclamation. I know, I'm so sorry. I'm trying, I'm really trying not to be judgmental, chat. Like, look, no, I'm gonna call myself out here. No one can ever say, I can't say anything to anyone because of the amount of dollars I've spent on Valerant. A game that I hate. A game that I dislike so much. I still play it every day though. Every single day I play Valerant. Sometimes I just wonder why. What was the purpose? Why did we do that? Who were we doing it for? And you know, I never get an answer. I never get an answer about why I'm still playing that game. But every day I start it up. Every single day. The Cottage Witch outfits in the Palia, I swear, those are on sale right now. Those are on sale. The Cottage Witch outfit in Palia is on sale. Low-key K-Chem used to have, like, I don't know how much, but hundreds and thousands of dollars worth of diamonds on Love Nikki from free-to-play. Just from getting on every single day. And, like, I didn't know about the Nikki games before Infinity Nikki came out. I had no idea. I don't play a lot of mobile games. The last game that I played that was sort of like similar was like line play, and we're talking that was like 10 years ago. You know what I mean? I don't know if anyone else here played line play, but that game pissed me off. That was the first gacha game that I ever played. That game pissed me off so bad because I wanted all of the sugar dumpling set for my house. You know, why didn't I get all that furniture? Why am I getting the ugly furniture? Is Mizuno's 16 craft finally updated? No, we are playing on 1.20.1. So sorry if I gave you any false hope on that, but we are playing on an old update. Sorry, chat. I also want to do a little patch for our melons and pumpkins, which we can probably do right now since we're on stream and just chilling. The only other thing I think we need is leaves. 19 should be enough. It's been real, guys, but I gotta go my own way. What about us? We miss you, Simi. We hope you have a good day at work today, lovely. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you get this often, but I love your voice. It's so unique. In a good way? In a good way, is it unique? But I do get that people love my voice a lot. But a lot of people tell me my voice is relaxing. Line play, it was so bad with the gacha aspect, but it was still fun. I still had a lot of fun on that game too. I had so much fun there. I actually missed that. I wish I still remembered what my character looked like, but the phone that I had that had the screenshots of my character in my room and stuff was I dropped it in a lake, and then that was like before I knew about cloud storage, so it's those pictures are gone, chat. relaxing voice until you play Valorant, and I'm like, fucking peek. Like, why are you scared in a Swift play? Peek. Stop. I'm so sorry for everyone that I swore, by the way. I'm so sorry. I try not to swear on YouTube, but sometimes when we're talking about Valorant, you know, you just listen. It's very hard to be normal about Valorant. Okay. So, one. Ow. Chat, I hit some nasty shots today. Do you guys want to see it? I know not everyone here is a Valorant player, but I just want you guys to tell me that I did good. I waste all my money on Isekai Slow Life and hate myself for it all the time. I feel like I have seen people mention that game before in this chat. That one and another one, but I don't remember the name. Oh my gosh. Is it a good thing that I've never played Valorant? Probably good for your sanity, yeah. Because if you had to deal with Instalock Cloves who don't smoke, and Reynas who are just yelling the entire time in their mic, yeah, that's probably a better time than dealing with not playing Valorant. Okay, hold on. Let me grab it, chat. Let me grab it. 2 seconds. Okay, this is the duality of my aim. Let me unmute. Here we go. So be nice to me, okay? Be nice to me because I'm a baby and I'm small. But this is my aim is either absolute potato or the crispiest thing that you've ever seen. It's a chicken tender from Popeyes. You know what I mean? Like right there. Not so crispy. There? Beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm actually better. I'm better. I'm better, chat. Never, you know, I didn't even need you guys to tell me. I'm better. I'm better. I'm so good. Anyways. But yeah, I've been trying to get better at Valorant for no reason because I don't even play competitively. I don't play the competitive mode. But I am sick of getting pooped on by these radiant smurfs in every single Swift play lobby when I am just trying to shoot the guns and look at the cute women. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever happened to just enjoying the game for the fun of enjoying a game instead of try-harding so hard that everyone around you quits because you're too much of a try-hard to take it easy and just have fun. You know? And also, why are we scared in Swift play? Why are we scared in a Swift play? Why are you queuing just to be scared? I want to know. You have two types of people in Swift play. You have people that are taking it way too seriously and people who are not taking it seriously at all. And then you have the people who just want to get their freaking dailies done and they are being constantly set up by the other two types of people. Oh, Emma, oh my gosh. That last shot was so good. Thank you, thank you. I saw the gameplay footage. Now I want to play. Aurora, like, trust me, don't play Valorant. Like, just save yourself. It is not the kind of game that you want to play for a long time. And if you do play, don't spend any money. Don't spend any money. Please don't, because then you will tell yourself, well, you spent money on this game, so now you have to play, just like I do. That's what I do, and it's terrible. It's god awful, actually. I think it's incredibly impressive if you could play Valorant and Rivals. I do play Valorant and Marvel Rivals. I play both. I don't want to play either, but I'm forced by my friends. Valorant was a choice that I made, but playing Marvel Rivals was a choice that they made for me. I had no say. Aren't some Valorant players very toxic? All competitive gamers or gaming players are very toxic. I used to think that Valorant was some of the worst, but honestly, none of them are good. None of them are good. I had high hopes for Marvel Rivals. That's also really bad. It's also quite bad. And you know, I feel like the main thing that I struggle with in Marvel Rivals is that if I tank, I don't have a healer, and if I heal, I don't have a tank or DPS. And I can only do one of those jobs. So I don't really know how to fix that in Marvel Rivals, and that's what makes the experience very well, I don't want to be toxic about it, but a lot of Marvel Rivals players who are like 0-13, like they think that they should be able to tell you like, oh, healers suck. I'm like, no, baby, I can't heal bad DPS. I cannot protect you from swinging in as Spider-Man against their 6 players on the other team. I can't. I'm not a miracle worker. There's no way I can heal you through that. Even if I focused every single ability I had on you at that moment, you are not going to survive that, and I can't teach that to you. You have to learn. It's a canon event. You have to learn that by doing it over and over and over again, and then blaming the healers for it. Yeah, no, Love Lulu. That's definitely every competitive game. I will say a lot of I've also met a lot of Valorant players that are quite nice, but it's way more weird people than nice people. But there are nice people on Valorant. Yeah, no problem, Loney. Enjoy your snack. I hope it's delicious, and let us know what you're gonna make. Off topic, but Faebloom Valley is looking really, really good. Thank you so much. I am really, really enjoying Faebloom Valley's vibe. I really, really hope that once we're done, this whole thing has just so many beautiful builds and is just like such a fun little place to explore. Have I just managed to build a mushroom on the first try? Let's go. Let's go. Weird flex, but let's go. Coarse dirt. And I'm going to get rid of the sugarcane and pick up those. Froggy's soothing voice is actually a product of reaching Zen after years of stoic endurance. Yeah, too many men yelled at me on Overwatch, and then I transcended, you know, played a lot of Zenyatta, transcended into an immortal plane where nothing makes me upset except for Instalock clubs who do not smoke. And my superpower now in my transcended state is saying girl what and really making men on Valorant like question everything about their life. I bought strawberries. Lona, you're allergic to strawberries. Stop eating strawberries. You're allergic to them, Lona. You're gonna have a reaction one day. I started playing with Mizuno's and now I can't live without it. Mizuno's is a great texture pack. So nostalgic. I've played with Mizuno's for so long that it looks weird to me without it, even though I still enjoy, you know, vanilla Minecraft. Where do you get inspiration for building? Honestly, I don't really get inspiration from anywhere anymore. A lot of the stuff that I build now is just stuff that, like, I try around different shapes and stuff until I like what I'm building. But when I first started, a lot of Sims houses or a lot of other, like, video game, like, concept stuff. Especially think like Stardew Valley or like recolors for like Stardew Valley buildings. That stuff was very inspiring for me when I first really wanted to start building. But you can look at pixel art, concept art, like a lot of stuff on ArtStation is really good. As like you just gotta sift through, unfortunately, a lot of like AI generated stuff on different websites now. That is the unfortunate part. But yeah, no, even like you could also like draw for your own drawings. That's something that I've started to do a little bit more. But for me personally, I don't really get inspired from anywhere in particular anymore. It's more of just like putting the shapes together that I kind of already know through like trial and error over the years, you know? Oh, whoops. And to put that on there. Infinity Nikki is gonna break my device. Why does it need so much storage? It's because it's got like very like high definition like textures for all the different clothes. But yeah, it is quite massive. Same with like, you know what I realized the other day, chat? I uninstalled Call of Duty just because I haven't been playing for a while. Not that I don't enjoy Call of Duty. I really enjoy the zombies mode, and sometimes I'd play like Warzone with my partner and stuff. But why is Call of Duty 300 gigabytes? 300 gigabytes in this economy? 300 gigabytes. Like, I'm sorry, what are we talking about here? What in Call of Duty is 300 gigabytes? I need to know. I need to know what exactly is 300 gigabytes in that game. Because I don't really see 300 gigabytes worth of content in that game, so I'm a little bit confused. Oh, hello, bees. I'm so sorry, but I'm going this way. Oh, whoops. So that it's the only game you can have on your console or PC. That's honestly probably the real reason that it's 300 gigabytes. They don't want you to have anything else. Like, I think even Fortnite is only like 80 or something, and Fortnite's already huge to me. I remember when Fortnite was like 20 gigabytes. I'll let you know on the Discord what I think about the game of Infinity Nikki. Yeah, I mean, it's not without, I won't say it's without its problems, especially this update. It seems I just started in this update, so I don't have any frame of reference, but a lot of the players of Infinity Nikki are quite unhappy with the developers for problems from this update. But that being said, I really think the game is so cute. I love the dress up aspect, and like that there's different outfits with different abilities. It feels really fun. The puzzles are fun. The styling challenges are quite fun. I really have enjoyed it. I banned myself from playing Call of Duty. Yeah, see, I don't like, I don't have like voice chat on or anything when I play Call of Duty, so I just like try to take it like not super seriously. But you know what game has actually been getting me lately, chat? My friends and I have been playing Uno on Steam. And oh my god, I thought we were about to end our friendship the other day. I thought that it was going to be over for our friendship in general. Because the 7 and 0 rule in Uno is something that I've never played with before. And I never even knew this existed. And chat, tell me, did you guys play with the 7 and 0 rule when you grew up? Did anyone ever play with that? Because I'm trying to tell my friends that no one plays with this rule, but they insist that everyone plays with this rule. They insist. So is it me or is it them, chat? Is it me or is it them? Yo, Bree, welcome in, welcome in. Good luck starting your new world, lovely. Oh my gosh. Talking about hating the developers, I hate the Genshin team. Oh, I don't know anything about them. Uno brings out the worst in people. Honestly, Uno and Monopoly are the two games that, like, I feel like you have to play with those with people before you really know them. You know what I mean? Because you don't really know a person until you see what they're willing to do in a Monopoly game to win. And I'm not saying that I wouldn't do those things, but I'm just saying that, you know, sometimes you look at them differently afterwards. I never played with the 7 and 0 rule growing up, but I love it now. See, now I do think it's fun now. Only when there's 4 people though for Uno. Now when we play and there's an AI and the AI is sending out the 7 and 0s, I literally get so like upset. I'm like, I don't care which one of us wins, but if we let that AI win in Uno, like, I will never forgive us. And you know what? We've been getting whooped by the AI. The AI takes advantage of the 7 and 0 rules so much. Who taught the AI? I mean, like, I know the devs taught the AI, but like, who taught them about that rule? Like, I wish that you could just put it on for you and not the AI. I didn't even know that was a rule. Okay, so Inez, in Uno, if you're playing with the 7 and 0 rule, the 7, if you play a 7, you have to change your cards with someone else's cards on the board. So you get to choose whose cards you change with. If someone plays a 0, everyone shifts their hand in the direction that the rotation's currently going. So if it's like you and then the person to your right and then that person's right and then, you know, all the way around in the circle, everyone shifts their cards right. And yeah, I don't know, that rule never occurred to me as a child. I guess I never really read the rule book as a child, but I thought, who reads the rule book, you know? Like, who really does that? I didn't know that was a thing that people did. It's not a bad rule. It's quite fun, actually. It makes the games a lot longer and very chaotic. And there are times where I just want to like punch the ground, you know, just like go out there and just like punch the ground because I'm like, no, you took my hand and it was so good. Very, very fun though. Very, very fun. I love the jump in rule though. It's so funny, especially when someone's being arrogant with a +2 or a +4. What is the jump in rule? Does that mean you can stack? Is that the stacking rule? Doesn't the rule book say you can stack +2s? Or you can't stack +2. I don't know. I have no idea, but we definitely stack +2s in my house. But you can't stack like a +2 and a +4. You can only stack +4 and +4 or +2 and +2. Just to keep it, you know, fair for everyone. Although we the other day, okay, we were playing this weekend and we had a turn where everyone played a +2. So it was like +8, but then the two people that it went back to, they also had an extra +2. So by the time it was done, it was like a +12. Like, what can you do? What can you do at that point? My best friend, she had 30 cards in her hand. 30. Ah, Slytherin, welcome in. How are you doing? My favorite card game is Hot Pot in Palia. Palia has well, it's like Rummy, right? Hot Pot is like Rummy. That one's very, very fun. I do like a good Palia Hot Pot session. I don't love that people take forever with their turn. That's what I don't love. Some people take forever. I'm like, no, we gotta go. We got places to do, people to be. Riri, hello, hello. How's it going? Jump in is basically if you have the same exact card that just got played, color and all, you can play it even if it's not your turn. Oh, okay, okay. That's interesting. Wait, this is cute. Can you actually use this or is it just decorative? Oh, I don't love it looking like that. I think it's just decorative, chat, but that's adorable. Okay, we're gonna put that right there. Look at that. Who do you romance? Einar, if that's how you say his name. There's no other option for me besides Tish or maybe Hazian. Hazian's probably like my #1 choice, but my friend was romancing Hazian, so it felt a little bit gross to me for me to be like, oh well, you're romancing Hazian, I'm gonna romance Hazian, and you know, we're gonna share him. That felt weird. Like, I was like, okay, I'll let you have your Hazian moment. So I romanced Einar instead. I also don't like the spam on the Hot Pot. No, I don't play spam pot. If I'm going to Hot Pot, I'm gonna play. But I don't want people taking all 45 seconds of their turn. And I also don't want people spamming. I already have my plans of what I want and what I'll discard before my turn even comes. Yes! Yes, Chibi, same! Like, I already know, like, based on everybody's turn, I already know what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna play, if I'm gonna draw, if I'm gonna take something. And then you have somebody who gets to like the very end of like the green bar and then they finally draw and I'm like, hi Dawn, welcome in. May I ask if you're using a mod pack? I am using a mod pack and it's linked in the description. It's called the Frogcrafting Hardcore mod pack. You don't have to play it in hardcore, but it originally came from my hardcore world over on Twitch, but it's linked in the description. It's available on Modrinth. I'm a Hazian girly. I do like Hazian a lot. I love that he's like a little grumpy guy. I love a grumpy guy with like my character. My character is very sunshine vibes. She's just like vibing the whole time. Nothing inconveniences my Palia character. That is in direct contrast to my real life where if I like, you know, stub my toe, I'm decommissioned for 3 days. And I wish that I was joking. But that can genuinely ruin my week. If I stub my toe and then like, I'm like, you know what? Well, we'll try again next month, chat. We'll try again next month. Maybe in real life, I'm just a tiny, teeny bit dramatic. And don't tell my partner that I admitted that. Don't tell him. But, you know, what is life if not for the drama? That's what I say. What game are you talking about? We were talking about Palia. Palia just had a new update. I love your videos so much. I listen to you while I clean and play Minecraft. Oh, thank you so much, Slytherin. I'm glad that you're enjoying the videos. I'm super happy that you are, you know, using them as like a little body double while you're, you know, cleaning and also while you're gaming as well. That's awesome. Do you tend to lean into one element over another, or do you vary? So I feel like I vary based on what I'd say in real life, but my overall sign is fire, Chibi. When in doubt, pout. So true. So true. Wow. Oh my gosh. And like the motto actually. Incredible. Iconic. 10 out of 10. Okay, we have like an hour-ish before I'd probably end stream today. So we got to figure out what we're going to do. Should we go mining? Chat, shall we go mining? I mean, my armor is pretty much completely wrecked. And I have 6 diamonds. Shall we do a little bit of mining? Would that be all right with you guys? I don't have an official strip mine or anything yet. But I don't have anything else for us to do today as far as like pathway work goes. We pretty much got everything that I wanted to do on this side done. Eventually we will have to do something down here, but I don't know exactly what that's going to be yet, so I don't want to like commit to anything. I yearn for the mines. Wait, so did you guys see that the Minecraft movie is already out? If you wanted to watch it on like, I don't know, like I guess you could buy it or stream it from someplace. I don't know, where is it available? Because I want to set up the next movie night, if that's true, to be the Minecraft movie. Whew. That's scary. I haven't been down this way yet. Let's just take a little look. It was probably good that I haven't been down this way yet. What Y level are we at? We are at, oh my gosh, -44. I wonder if we could make it down. I would guess Amazon? Oh, maybe like Prime? I thought the Minecraft movie will be available for streaming next month. Oh, maybe that was the announcement that I saw. I could be wrong. I'm willing to admit that. My dad got taquitos. Oh, heck yeah. We do love a good taquito. That's awesome. Enjoy, enjoy. Chat, if you're just getting here, we're doing a little bit of strip mining. We worked on our pathway up top. We completely connected up between our house and the barn. I'm so happy with how that's all looking. It's looking so much better. I don't have anything else for us to do today, so we're just doing a little bit of mining because I only have 6 diamonds and we really need some more. We're gonna upgrade our armor at some point. Minecraft has an official site with links on where to buy. Okay, probably on the Minecraft website. It's on digital, just not on streaming apps like Max and Hulu. Okay, gotcha. I mean, I'm fine with like buying it from like Amazon Prime Video or whatever. I just gotta figure out where it is. But yeah, when I figure it out, I will schedule another movie night, chat. We'll watch a movie with the Discord. The movie's available on Prime Netherlands to rent. Okay, cool. We actually just had a movie night last weekend and we watched Suzume. It was really good. I sobbed like a baby. Of course I sobbed because I always cry at Your Name as well. But that was finally on Netflix. It wasn't on Netflix when I wanted to watch it before, but it was finally on Netflix, so we finally watched that. It was very, very good. I expected it to be weirder. I remember reading some kind of review. I don't know if it was on Twitter or Instagram or somewhere that it was like weird, but it wasn't that weird. I thought it was really fun. Also, chat, I saw that Fallout is done filming and they think that it'll be ready at like December for season 2 of Fallout, which I'm very, very excited for. If you guys didn't know, I'm a huge Fallout girly. And then there's also, they've been greenlit for season 3 already, so they're gonna start filming season 3 as well, which, I don't know, I'm just very excited. I really, really enjoyed season 1, but definitely, if you haven't seen it, check your content warnings, because it is quite a graphic show in more ways than one. It was very true to Fallout's humor and style. Sometimes I didn't expect them to show as much as they did. I heard Stranger Things. Okay, that's just Stranger Things. Season 5 is June-ish. I don't know. I haven't followed Stranger Things since season 3. I don't understand why it took like 10 years for 5 seasons of that show. You remember when we were growing up, chat, when we were all young and they used to have a new episode every, you know, week for like 23 weeks in a row of a show, and then like it would be off the air for a while, and then the next spring or the next like season for 23 weeks again, you'd have another episode every week of a show. We need to bring that back, because why are we as a society accepting an 8-episode season that takes 3 years? Renting the movie is quite pricey, €16. Yeah, but that, like, you know, that's okay. I would do it for the Discord, you know. They ran up a hill or something. Oh, wow. See, for me, the only running I do is from my problems, chat. From my problems. Also, anyone else thinking we're getting like super unlucky right now with like the literal lack of diamonds or anything else? I mean, I know that we're sort of finding redstone and stuff, but and with every new season, you gotta wait a long time to see whether they actually renew or cancel. Yeah, I feel like they cancel shows so fast. Like, sometimes they're canceling shows on, like, episode 1. Like, you didn't even give it time to cook. You know? You didn't even really give it time to breathe. Not everyone has the time to sit down and watch a show on day 1. Same for House of the Dragon. I feel like I've been waiting 10 years. I really need to watch House of the Dragon, but I'm so far into my Game of Thrones rewatch that I have to finish that before I can actually watch House of the Dragon. But at least with an HBO show, you know that you're gonna get like a really good show. I don't know. I feel like I've been really let down by other seasons of things, like, I don't know if like the production quality just isn't as good, or if it's like the network, or if it, I don't know what it is. But in my Game of Thrones rewatch, I think I'm into season 6 now. Like Jon and Sansa finally have reunited. I think that was like one of the last things that I saw. You could watch House of the Dragon when the new season comes out. See, my thing is, right, I only have so much mental capacity for something like that at a time, and because I'm currently watching Game of Thrones right now, I have to finish it before I can start. Whoops, I meant to do this one. Oh, well, I guess I didn't mean to do that one. That was unfortunate. But I only have so much mental capacity for that, you know? Wait, so if I was mining here, it would show here. So this one would be the next one. Sorry, I know what I'm doing, chat, I promise. You can't see me in real life, but I'm shaking my head. I think the new season won't even come out until 2026. Oh, so I have time is what you're saying. I have time. I'm watching Game of Thrones as well with a friend. So whenever we have like a quiet morning or you know, a couple hours here and there on a weekend, we'll watch a couple of episodes. Gonna take a shower? Yeah, no worries. Speaking of shower, chat, this month has been a month where I needed to get laundry soap, dishwasher tablets, paper towels, toilet paper, and new hair products. May has been hell. I don't know if anyone else has ever had a month like that, but please never again. I don't understand how it was like the perfect storm of running out of everything at the same time. And you know, if I would have cooked more with olive oil this month, I probably would have had to buy that too. Thankfully, I didn't use all my olive oil. I was safe a little bit in that regard. But we were very close, chat. We were very close to needing like literally everything. Is it just me or am I super unlucky? I have not seen a single diamond yet. And this is 120.1, so it doesn't have the it doesn't have like all of the diamond exposure in the caves like the later updates have. Oh. Okay. Sorry. I'm scared. Oh, whoops. And I have Fortune 3 on this iron pickaxe. Unfortunately, I don't know how this happened, but I got Fortune 3 when I was trying to re-roll the enchants in the table on my iron pickaxe. I should have just grindstoned my diamond pickaxe, but I was like, well, what if I only get like unbreaking, you know? And I had efficiency and unbreaking 3 on it. So I was like, what if I only get unbreaking or something? Okay. One, two. Oh, nope, this one. It's in the description of the stream, Donna. If you guys do like this seed, it does work on unmodded as well. I actually found this seed in vanilla, and I loaded it in vanilla before, well, before the meadow mod was added. I loaded it. 1, 2, would be actually here. It's a great seed. It's very, very pretty. Terrain is a little bit challenging. If you are a person that likes to build on flat terrain, this one might not be your favorite. But it is actually very, very a good seed. It's very, very good. And if you guys happen to find an XP spawner or a spawner, let me know, because your girl has no XP farm. She has nothing. She has nada. Nowhere to put a bunch of chests outside. You gotta build. Well, I guess you could make like a little hobbit hole, right, Vaughn? I realized that for the girly pops, you know, have you guys ever played Minecraft with a person that just like lives out in the open? And you're like, what is this? For the girly pops, the equivalent of that we have is unfortunately the hobbit hole. That's what the girly pops build instead of just living out under the stars. They build a hobbit hole. Nowhere for the create train station though. There is a lot of room for the create train station out here. A lot of room, chat. A lot. You can definitely, and you could even have it go tunnel through the mountain. So like, I don't know what you're talking about. It's lagging my device. Yeah, it's quite a heavy game. I think if you're playing on mobile, it's like not the greatest experience from what I've heard. Oh, is that your plan? No. I don't plan on getting into create that much. I do plan on having a couple of create things, but nothing like that. Whatever happened to your hardcore series, buddy? Which one? What do you mean? What do you mean? What happened? Yeah, there's so much lava in here. And then when it's not lava, it's deep dark. And no diamonds. Not a single diamond that we've found so far, which is kind of unfortunate. I would love to live in a hobbit hole, actually. I would really love that in real life, too. Although I am concerned about bugs getting in. And I don't know who to talk to about that. I don't think that they can say that it would be bug-free. Aw, Christine, thank you so much for the Fairy Garden membership. Lovely. Thank you so much. You didn't have to do that. Thank you so much for choosing to support the channel that way. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much. I even decorate my dirt huts. Paintings and lanterns required. Absolutely. A little trapdoor, you know, a little trapdoor awning over my dirt hut. A little window made out of planks or fences in my dirt hut. Absolutely. Some flowers on the roof. We gotta keep it looking neat and tidy, chat. I really genuinely just cannot believe though how unlucky we are on diamonds. What are you talking about? Oh, thank you so much, Christine. That's very, very sweet. Like, you don't stream it anymore? Oh, so, Bunny, I'm on a content break, technically. Right now, we're just kind of chilling on hardcore because I am getting close to the 1,000-day mark. And I don't want to stream it and run up my day count when I'm not actually, like, working on anything in the world. But I'm on a little bit of a content break just because I've been focusing on some stuff for the citizenship of the country that I live in. I need to do that in real life, and I'm kind of just like between like doing like stuff that doesn't matter in the long run right now, you know, stuff that we can just like work on for fun in the meantime. But hardcore will be back. It'll be back once I'm a little bit more situated. I've started recording episode 4 already. And then after episode 4, we're gonna finish the biome project that we were working on in the last episode. But the streams will be back, and the content will be back eventually. I'm just kind of on like a little bit of a break right now. And now when I do post or when I do stream, it's kind of just like low-key fun stuff like the one block or this is very like the long plays are quite easy for me to record compared to like a 40-minute like edited episode. How are the classes going? They're going okay. I feel like my vocabulary and my pronunciation has really increased a lot, but my confidence still hasn't increased that much. But it's getting better. It's getting better. It's a process. And at home, I feel like I'm speaking more Dutch. And my partner's been telling me that I've been doing really well and improving a lot. So that is, I guess there's that. I know a lot of the culture stuff that I'm learning already, obviously, because I've lived here. But yeah, it's just a lot. It's a lot to take in, and it's a lot to practice. It's like reading and writing and speaking, and you know, there's other stuff that I have to do as well with like this whole like working law like class that I have to take. I already took another class that I had to do last year, which was like ethics and like how the government works and stuff. It was like a really weird class, I'm not gonna lie. And the lady who ran the class, like she would play a song when we were on break, because we had to have our cameras on the whole time, even when we were on break. And she would play a song to let us know that it was time to come back from break. And so like most people would assume like once everyone was back, like that she would turn the song off, but she would make us listen to the entire song. And it was I Want to Dance with Somebody by Whitney Houston, and she would make us listen to the entire song every single time. We had 4 breaks in 4 hours. I just subscribed. Am I a Froggy member or anything? Froggy memberships are for the Fairy Garden member. That's the paid membership. The confidence is the hardest part for speaking. It takes so much courage. Yeah. And also it's like so hard to like unlearn like the slang that I speak in English as well, and like realize that not every language does it that way. Oh, diamonds! Oh my gosh, finally. Is there like a written and spoken test? Yeah, so I'm basically my permit is like a permanent residence permit, and I to get like permanent resident status in the country, like I'm sponsored by my partner as like a spouse slash like family type of sponsorship, but they don't want you to not be able to speak the language and stuff, so I have to take a test where I can like read, write, speak and understand like spoken, and you have to be a C1 fluency for that. And currently right now I would say that I'm about a B1. I'm getting to the point where I'm probably going to be like B2 by the end of this class. And then I don't really know how to quite get to C1 fluency. That'll probably just happen like naturally over time as I get like more confident and speak more and stuff like that, and like obviously like interact more with like other people and conversations. And like I already listen to like the news in Dutch all the time. I listen to the radio in Dutch. I listen to Dutch podcasts, but I don't quite always know everything that they're talking about, but I pick up a lot. My biggest thing is I just don't know how to respond always. I really struggle with Dutch sentence structure, and that's always been my biggest weakness, but it's slowly getting better. Gotta hit Diamond 1 in Dutch. That's wild. Aw, Kitten Rose, nice to see you. Hope you're having a great day, lovely. You're doing great, though. Thank you. I mean, Lona, for you were explaining to me the other day about, like, learning Finnish. That sounds even worse. I feel so bad for you. You're a lot better than you give yourself credit for. Yeah. I feel like that's something that I probably should work on, like confidence-wise, but I feel like I still struggle. Like, I understand you, I understand your parents, but then sometimes we hear people like talking on the news, like being interviewed, and I have no idea what they're saying. Like, I don't know if it's their accent, I don't know if it's like your parents talk a little bit more slowly to me, and you obviously talk a little bit more slowly to me, and which is like helpful. I don't know if it's the speed. Like, I just sometimes still struggle. Like, I'll know words and then I'll be like, wait, what did they say? And then I'm like, I get lost in the conversation. You know what I mean? Something in my brain's not clicking to like automatically translate for me yet, even though I know like all the different words. I'd rather play Valerant competitively than learn Finnish. Okay, so tomorrow I'm gonna queue up Valerant comp. Let's just see what rank we are. Let's just find out. Let's just for the funsies. I don't like the creepy cave noises. Yeah, no, I don't know if I could learn Finnish. If I'm struggling this much with Dutch, I don't know if I could do Finnish. You're doing good? Good. That's so good to hear. I watch your VODs. They helped me sleep when I couldn't. Oh, no, I'm happy that the VODs are helpful for you. I'm glad that they're helping you get some rest as well. I watch a lot of Waxrod VODs and also Josh Secchi VODs here on YouTube. Although I've had to turn Josh Secchi VODs off lately because he's been playing some horror games after the Valerant part of his streams. And chat, why did I wake up the other night to Poppy Playtime? I was screaming. I was like, what is happening? I don't think I could play Poppy Playtime based on what I saw on that stream. I don't know if this makes me a baby or not, but I don't think I could play Poppy Playtime. They're the opposite for me. They help me lock in. The streams do. Yeah. People tell me, like, they're like, either I am chilling and relaxing, sleeping while I'm watching your streams, or I'm getting shit done. Working, studying, reviewing, like exam season stuff. Like, those are the two things that people say are the most helpful for, like, as my videos. No offense, but we're too friendly for me to be able to hear your voice as I go to bed. No, that makes total sense to me. That makes total sense. Sometimes I wonder, you know what, and maybe this is a Twitch question. Never mind. I can't say what I was wondering out loud. I can't do it, chat. I can't do it. Never mind. Yeah, puppy playtime is creepy. It's sort of similar to like Five Nights at Freddy's though, right? Like, you already know what I was gonna ask, Schoolbot. I just can't say it. Don't make me say that. It's a Twitch question, chat. It's a Twitch question. I can't say it on YouTube. I'm so sorry. I can't. I forgot where I was for a moment. Oh my goodness. There's so much lava. I'll hear that. Pull up on Twitch. Yeah, be on twitch.tv/frogcrafting this Sunday. And I'll ask if I remember. If I remember, chat. First of all, if I remember that I'm streaming or if I don't wake up at like 11 a.m. Because I've been waking up super, super late on Sundays. That's why I haven't been streaming on Sundays. And then also, the other thing is, if I remember that I'm going, what the question was. That's the other part of like the equation, right? You said that Wednesday chat does have Twitch chat vibes. That is true, but you don't understand the things that Wednesday chat and that Twitch chat and has talked about. They have an entire different personality. Like y'all are sweet, and Twitch chat is like a bunch of rabid dogs that's been like biting at the bars of their enclosure, ready to get out. And there's a steak on the counter, and they're all like trying to get the steak. Do you know what I mean by this? Like Twitch chat. And no offense to anyone who came from Twitch chat, I love y'all, but there is a different vibe to Twitch chat. And I love y'all for it. I love y'all for it. And Wednesday chat does remind me of Twitch chat, but Twitch chat when it's not being feral. Girl! Like, Wednesday chat is Twitch chat when it's not feral and people spamming the word pinar. A feral rat. Hey, rats are cute though. Rats are so cute. Twitch chat does love that word. Yes, they do. They really do. They are obsessed with it. And pudding. Yeah, that's true. Those are the two things that Twitch chat does best. You hate rats? No, rats are so cute. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't love rats like fingers. I'm not a big fan, but I love them in general. They're so sweet. I just want to give them a slice of cheese. I leave for 2 seconds and Pinar's been brought up. See, Vaughn, we knew that would bring you out. We knew that you would come back for that. But no, I was saying that that's like Twitch chat's obsession. And see, that's the difference, is that YouTube, I feel like we still have that boundary of like, we're not gonna be that unhinged. Rats are cute and so smart. True. It's me. I'm the rat. I have rats as pets. My sister has a couple of rats, or had a couple of rats a couple of years ago. Rats are actually lactose intolerant. I know, but I would still like to give them a little slice of cheese. Not actually gonna do it, but I want to. It's like taming a wild raccoon and bringing it into the house and putting it in some clothes and feeding it whatever I'm eating. I would never do it, but I want to so bad. I want to so bad. We talked about pregnant werewolf hockey. You know what? I forgot that we talked about that on this stream. I had a rat named Bella and she was the cuddliest little love ever. My mom found her a home though, and my mom found her though and made me rehome her. Oh, she didn't know you had her? Oh, that's sad. Yeah, no, for years I have wanted to bring in a raccoon. I saw my grandma, oh, my grandma has like a farm, chat. I mean, well, it used to be a farm, like back when they were young. And now it's just like acres of land and stuff. And one time out in their back like field, I saw like a raccoon scurrying by in the evening. And I was like, I need me one of them, you know, I need that. And my grandma was like, don't touch it, it probably has rabies. And I don't even know if raccoons can have rabies. So I think she just didn't want me to fall in love with it and bring it in the house. Sewing with Taylor, I have heard that. A lot of people tell me that I remind them of Mabel from Gravity Falls. I've never seen it, but I've heard that so often. They can have rabies? Oh, okay. So me like low-key shading my grandma right now is kind of unfair to her. Got it. I still think that she should have let me bring it in the house. Like, we could have given it a bath and got it some vaccinations, you know what I mean? Well, if it had rabies, it would be afraid of water, right? That would have been a little bit cruel. Raccoons are now bred as exotic pets. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. I don't know anyone who has one. Do you guys know someone who has a raccoon? Are they cool? I feel like they are so cool. Like, I feel like they would just be like little trash pandas, you know? Like, they're just eating garbage. Me too, all day. Like, imagine like you're just watching your favorite TV show and you've got like a raccoon in pajamas next to you eating out of your chip bag. First, there's something so endearing about that to me. Skunks too? Like, are they being bred without the smell glands? Or whatever it is? Like, I don't know if I could do a skunk as a pet. I think skunks are cute, but skunks do not smell cute. And I have a very, very weak stomach. And I will probably throw up. Okay, let's not talk about that. Let's not joke about that kind of stuff, chat. Not fun. Not fun for anyone. Let's not joke about that. You can come back in 5 minutes, but don't joke about that ever again here in this chat. They surgically remove them. Ah, okay, okay. And like, is the skunk able to live like a normal life after that? I always get nervous, like, when... Oh. I always get nervous about stuff like that. Ooh, gosh. Okay, we'll just leave that. They just live like a normal life? That's cool. I would pet one. I would pet one if they assured me that it wouldn't spray me with that nasty smelling stuff. My grandma's dog got sprayed by a skunk once, and I think we bathed her in oatmeal and tomato juice and stuff like every day for like 3 days straight, and she still smelled so terrible. What are we talking about? We're talking about people having skunks as pets. Did they live long? I've never like thought about the life cycle or the lifespan of a skunk before. I heard it's like a big cat. Interesting. Interesting. All right, chat. Let's head out. We got 56 diamonds, so that's enough to is that the way? Is that the way we're going? I think this is the way. That's enough to make some new armor, but I'm not going to do it today. I'll probably do it on camera for an episode. But at least we got some. Oh, I'm so scared. We just gotta go up, right? You know what? I'm gonna mark that. Just in case we come back down here, we'll know where our strip mine is. Emma. I don't know. I don't know if I could ever handle another exotic pet. I had bunnies, chat, and that was heartbreaking. Bunnies are so difficult to keep alive because they are like, well, I mean, they're not difficult to keep alive. It's pretty easy to keep them alive and keep them happy, but they get scared by everything. And I mean, they're prey animals, so it makes sense. But like, girl, you have never left this room since you've been here. Don't be afraid. Everything's fine. And you have hay here and fresh vegetables, and you don't have to be scared. I'm heading to sleep. Have a lovely night and day tomorrow. No problem. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a great sleep as well, lovely. We're gonna be heading out here pretty soon too. I am quite tired, and it's already almost 3 hours into the stream. So if we end a little bit earlier than normal, that's also okay. I had axolotls, but I had to sell them when I moved houses. Yeah, axolotls are quite fun. I had a friend who had axolotls. They're pretty cool. Okay, we've got some stuff to put in the furnaces. How much iron do we have? We have 7. We can put that in here. But you know, chat, this is why I haven't taken any of this wood out of here, because we desperately need more charcoal. Every single time I come down here, we need more charcoal. I don't know what I'm doing with all of the charcoal that I make, but I must be doing something with it because I never have any. Okay, oh, we have a lot of deep slate now. Okay, deep slate we're gonna put up here. We can no longer keep that in its own chest just because there's so much of it. or in the shared chest. Oh my gosh, we have so much deep slate. I've always wanted a bunny. I loved having a bunny, but they're like a more difficult cat, I would say. Like, my bunny was litter trained and they had like their safe areas, and they were able to like venture from like my room into another room where they could like run and jump, and they had like outside time, well, outside of their like, you know, cage time. Overnight I kept them in their cage just because I was afraid that they would get into a bunch of stuff. And my bunny was the kind of bunny who liked to get like behind the couch and like try to chew like the telephone wire and stuff. Because like where I lived, we had a home phone still. It sounds weird to say that. I haven't like had a home phone in so long. But they're very, very sweet. They're very, very sweet animals. They just they really don't like literally anything. Pretty much every single thing to a bunny is the worst thing ever. Oh no, Emma. I had a hedgehog during lockdown. He was the sweetest little fella known to man. Our hedgehog's nice. I've never had one. I used to run an animal rescue that had a wildlife license. We had wolves, a raccoon, bear, and an Arctic fox. Oh, that's cool. Or an Arctic fox? I don't know if I said that wrong. That's awesome. That's probably such a like a cool experience to like work with those animals, but I would also like low-key be kind of scared. Just because like I'm well, I'm scared of everything. Sometimes when my cat meows weird, I'm scared, you know? Oh, that was a lot of moss there. All right, and all of this can just go in there. And we've got a little more random extra stuff. You know, I have a silk touch book. We could put a silk touch on our other pickaxe. We got that from the ancient city that I looted in between episodes. Does anyone else remember the old iron texture in Mizuno's? It was like, it was closer to like the anvil coloring. It was like very, very dark. I miss that. I miss that. It was a very interesting block. Yeah, I think we'll put silk touch on that one. Then we could just keep that hidden away. Hedgehogs are nice if they're trained to be social. They're primarily nocturnal, so they get rightfully grumpy a lot with people. Oh, that's like really, really fair. That's really fair. Okay. Okay, there we go. We'll repair that as well. I never repair stuff with an anvil, so this feels weird. I only ever really repair stuff with mending, but I don't want to lose my fortune pickaxe. My hedgehog wasn't social, but we bonded by him just chilling in my pocket while I did stuff. He'd sleep for hours. Oh, that's so sweet. All right, now I need to have a hedgehog. I just want to pet one. Are they like are they the super spiky? Are they spiky? No, that's a porcupine. Never mind. I have been thinking of a porcupine this whole time. I don't know why I was thinking of a hedgehog and thought of a porcupine. Is this a normal, does anyone else think of a porcupine when they think of a hedgehog? But we actually did quite a bit today, chat. So if you guys weren't here for the whole stream, besides mining for some resources for some diamonds, we got, which by the way, we got like 56 diamonds or something like that. We connected our pathway finally in between the barn and our starter house. So this is our little starter house from episode 1 of these long play series. And if you guys have not seen these long plays, if you guys want to watch them, the episode, the playlist for the episodes is in the description. So feel free to check that out after the stream if you want to. There's also, like, there's sort of similar to a stream. It's like a 3-hour-ish video and I just yap the whole time. Sometimes I take a little break from yapping just because I don't know what to say. But most of the time I'm yapping about like whatever it is that I'm doing or seeing or doing in real life. But yeah, so this pathway is something that I wanted to connect, but I just hadn't figured out how to yet. And I was going to do it yesterday off stream, but I thought, you know what? Why don't I just do that today on stream? Because I had some time to stream today. Hedgehogs are spiky, but they're not as stabby as a porcupine. Oh, okay. Sonic's on my mind. It's no. I'm a shadow girly. Shadow's always on my mind. Never far from it. When I was a little kid, I wanted Shadow to come take me away. Maybe that's admitting too much on YouTube. Maybe that's admitting too much on YouTube, chat. But yeah, this looks so much better now. So this used to be the tree chopping area. If you guys remember, this is where like the mangrove trees were, and there was like the other 2 like pine trees. But now that's all cleared out. We've got like a little well over here. We've got a little you know, the pathway through here. I'm very, very happy with this. And I know it's a little bit earlier than we would normally end, but I think I'm going to end just because I'm so sleepy, chat. I have been up since 5 o'clock this morning, and it's 9:30, and I'm so ready for bed. And I apologize. I just haven't really had a lot of energy or time to stream lately. That's Twitch chat there. That's true. That is Twitch chat. But I think that's gonna be the end for today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I just want to quickly give a shout out to Christine for becoming a brand new channel member, a fairy garden member, if you will, today. Brand new for the first time. And also thank you to all of you who have renewed your subscription off stream. Thank you guys so much. It's very, very kind of you. This weekend we are having a new episode come out of the long play series. So episode 3 of Faebloom Valley will be out on either Saturday or Sunday. I don't know which day I'm going to schedule it for yet. Probably on Saturday. But thank you guys so much for being so understanding and kind, especially in this time where I am not really super active because of real life stuff. So I will hopefully be more consistent a little bit as I get more of my classes and stuff done, but right now it's kind of just all up in the air whenever I have time. But thank you guys so much. I hope you all have a great rest of your week and a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you next time. Bye, chat.